it's me again. It's Friday the 2nd. Um, I had a long week. Um, Cooked a lot of food. We only had 2 cooking days this week. We made potatoes one day, and I don't remember what else we made. We made cauliflower and broccoli polonaise, and it actually came out pretty good. You just steam the broccoli and cauliflower, and then melt the butter, brown it, and then add breadcrumbs, add parsley, add boiled egg chopped up, and then put it over the top of the stuff, and it tastes pretty good. And then the other thing that we made that day was a red bell pepper, roasted bell pepper, and green beans with bacon. It was good. I mean, it's delicious. But we made one other thing, and I totally can't remember what it was. Went away. Um, Anyhow, um, yeah, we made some good food. We did a lot of work. Peyton came to school yesterday, um, and um, she just came to have coffee with me. But I told one person at school that um, that she was coming to class, and like everybody kind of caught wind of it, and so it was pretty funny because um, there was about 10 of us waiting after class to say hi to her. Um, and after we got coffee, Jeremy said something about how he wanted to go get something to eat. And Peyton's like, yeah, that sounds good. Or the other way around, I don't remember. Um, Anyways, we were going to go get food. And so ended up at Pita Pit, which they have pita sandwiches that are really, really good. Um, I wasn't hungry because I had already eaten that day. We stopped and were hanging out there for a little bit. There was this car that was parked right in front of the restaurant, and it was kind of a beat up looking little car. Um, and this lady walked up to it, and she looked kind of sketchy, but the car looked sketchy. So I was like, oh, maybe it's her car. And she was like looking in the windows, and we're like, she's totally gonna steal that car. And she's looking in the windows, and um, she like opens the front door. Well, the front door wouldn't open, and so she opened the back door, and then like was looking through some stuff, and then like I don't like got in the front seat, and then like 2 seconds later like took off. And we're like, oh, she must have left her keys in her car, um, and then just found them and then drove away. And we didn't, we're like, oh, she might have totally just stolen that car, whatever. And we're sitting there and we're sitting there and we're sitting there and hanging out and talking, watching YouTube videos, that kind of thing. And this lady comes into the building, and she starts talking to some guy in the corner that's sitting right by the window. And he was like, no, I can't help you. I'm sorry. And so she's like, did anyone see a car that was parked right there? And we're like, are you serious? And we're like, yeah, we totally watched some lady drive off in it because we thought it was her car. She's like, are you kidding me? I mean, her language was terrible because, I mean, she was frustrated. Someone stole her car. She was flipping out. She's like, well, I'm calling the cops. And we're like, good, because someone ran off with your car. That's kind of a good thing to do. But, but we're like, yeah, call the cops. And so she called the police, and they were there in like 2 minutes. And so we had to, give descriptions of the lady that we saw, and say about what time it was, which direction they were headed, and all that. And they're like, "You guys are really helpful. Thank you so much." It's like we witnessed, we were talking about it as it happened. I mean, I feel so obligated to help because we were thinking she's totally stealing that car, which she was. But so that was really exciting. We got to hang around for that for a little bit. But then that, of course, sparked stories about how the world is just kind of being terrible, being a terrible place, and so we were telling stories about. I told that one story how I got mugged in the park that one time, and I totally like just ran away like as fast as I could. And we were all telling stories about all kinds of different stuff, and and so we were all kind of like a little paranoid and stuff. Like every person we walk past is like, you know, but we were all a little paranoid. And then me and Jeremy and Cody were the only ones that were there, and we take the West Line because they live in Beaverton and I live in Hillsboro, and then Peyton lives over in Clackamas, so she takes the East Line. And so we're standing by the West Line one, and she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. And I was like, do you want me to walk you to your station? Because I mean, that's just a couple of blocks, but where we were talking about being paranoid all the time. I'm like, I think I should walk you over there. She's like, no, I'll be fine. It's okay. And so she took off, and then our train showed up like right then. And so we hopped on the train, and she sent me a text. She's like, dude, I just got mugged by a hobo. I was like, you got what? Oh wait, no, we were on the phone. I was like, wait, what happened? And she's like, yeah, some homeless guy came up and like hugged me, and then like I shoved money in his face and he took off running. I'm like, what? I'm like, we were just talking about how I should walk you to the station so that nothing happens, and then something happened. And so I was like, are you okay? She's like, I think I'm okay. I was like, well, did he take off with like your wallet or your purse or something? He's like, no, I just shoved money in his face and he took off running. I'm like, well, that's good that he didn't get like your credit card or driver's license or something. But I was like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I think. She's like a little freaked out, but I think I'm okay. And so she was like super paranoid on the train and everything riding home. And then she's like, well, should I file a police report? And it's like, well, nothing really happened. I mean, technically, you just donated money to him, and you weren't hurt or anything. So and she's like, yeah, I don't really want to call the police or anything. But they decided on that, not me. I don't have any plans for this weekend at all. I'm gonna go to bed tonight. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow afternoon, and I might go to bed this morning. Next morning, tomorrow morning, maybe. My eyes are like really blue when I wear this shirt. See? I love this shirt. It's got Kirby on it. His foot's kind of fading. But it's cool. I have pink Vans that match it exactly, and I would go get them, but I don't know where they are. Chef complimented me on my shoes today. She's like, your shoes are so cute. I was like, thank you. I was like, I love them. I really do. I was like, they were cheap. But I bought them because I liked them. And then they were cheap, which was bonus. I didn't buy them because they were cheap. But they're pink. They're pink and black checkered Vans. So. I have not gotten a lot of sleep this week. I've had to wake up at 7 every day, which, is not so bad. 7, oh yeah, I've heard of people that get up earlier. Yeah, but you're not one of those people, are you? No. I don't like getting up early, and to me, 7 is early. I should not be awake before 8:30, is how I feel. Which, in all honesty, I don't think I am awake before 8:30. I think I'm just like a zombie. Um, but oh, I had an adventure on Sunday. Um, in church, I was talking to one of my friends, and she's like, "You've never been to Voodoo Donuts?" I'm like, "No, I've never been to Voodoo Donuts. I've only lived here for 4 months." And she's like, "Well, you have to go to Voodoo Donuts." I'm like, "Okay, take me to Voodoo Donuts." And she's like, "All right, we're gonna come pick you up tonight." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine with me." But it was Sunday night, and so I'm like, "What time tonight?" Because I do have school in the morning. She's like, "Well, we're thinking probably like 11." I'm like, "You're gonna come pick me up at 11, which means we're gonna drive downtown Portland, get donuts, and then drive back." She's like, "Yeah, that doesn't take that long." I'm like, "Okay, sure, we'll have an adventure. Why not?" And so she called me and she's like, "Do you mind if we pick you up early?" I'm like, "No, that'd be awesome because then I can go to bed earlier." Anyways, I didn't end up getting back home until like 12:30, I think, because afterwards we went over to some of the guys' houses, or some of the guys' GYS apostrophe, so multiple possessive, couple of my friends' house, um, and they were playing Minecraft, and I was like, I want to play Minecraft, but I didn't have my profile, and they were doing their own thing, but we were just hanging out for a little bit, and then my friend Ellen was like, I'm going home. I'm like, take me with you. Well, because she lives like around the corner from my house, so I'm like, drop me off on the way, and she did. So I was like, yes. But I got home late, like 12 something. So, I really want to try and make these videos like shorter because every single one is like 15 to 20 minutes, and I feel like I'm just boring. Um, I think it's too intimidating to try and watch videos that are over 10 minutes apiece. So, it's at 11:30 right now, and I'm gonna trim it down quite a bit. So, um, I know there's some parts where I was just like, not saying anything. Like, I can't remember the name of whatever. So I'll cut some of that out. I have a new title sequence. I'm going to put it before this video, and I want you to tell me what you think of it. Also, I really need a name and a topic, a theme, something. So I'll do daily vlogs like this, which not daily, like weekly type stuff. So I'll do weekly vlogs, but I mean, what do you want to see from me? I know a lot of stuff, so just tell me, suggest blogs. I'll do random themes, whatever you guys suggest. Um, I will give my opinion on whatever you want. Yeah, anything. And if it's totally inappropriate, then I will tell you in another video no. But just throw something out there. The worst I can say is no, right? Yeah, so leave a comment telling me, first off, what you think of the title sequence and how I can change it if there's a better font or a better transition or something. 2, let me know what you want to see from me in my next vlog. And then 3, 2, I guess. It is a list of 2. So, whatever those 2 were that I just mentioned, tell me them in the comments. And subscribe so that you can know what I'm going to be posting later. And have a good weekend.
Rotin' dotin' diddly otin' rotin' dotin' da, and a rotin' dotin' diddly otin' deetin' dotin' do, diddle dum dotin' rotin' dum, a rotin' deetin' da, further a do, diddle rotin' dotin' fiddly otin' da.
That's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys later. Ciao.